What's up, everybody? That's right, here with more Persona 5 Strikers. Last time we finished up here in Sapporo. I actually did some of the requests because, little did I know, that's how you unlock more weapons and armor at the shop. It's definitely worth it. They're actually not that bad, pretty quick to do. I was going to do more off stream, the Shibuya ones, before I started today, but I can't continue the story. I mean, I can't do that until I continue the story, so I might do them on stream. Because I mean, we're so high level now compared to that first area, we'll probably just devour everything. Just how we did for the second place, so even more so. We also, like I said, we finished off this area, took down Kyoto. What a fucking bitch that fight was. Yeah, it's done. Anyways, now we have to pick a partner for the Ferris wheel. I'm assuming we just go to somebody. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Makoto. So in P5 Royal, I actually romanced all the girls, but in P5, in the original P5, I kind of romanced all the girls, but like when you had to like lock into them, I was like, nah, I'm cool. I went the one girl route. I went with Makoto. So you know what? I'm gonna stick with her.
Is something the matter?
I mean, I doubt this has anything to do romantically, but who knows?
What are you gonna do?
You gonna ride the Ferris wheel with Makoto? Let's do it.
Get going.
Oh, a Ferris wheel. That sounds like fun. Shall we go then?
Incredible.
I never would have thought this was a Ferris wheel right in the middle of the city. The city lights are so beautiful. Thanks for inviting me, Thas. So, am I wrong to consider this a date? Ooh, it is romantical. Romance. You nailed it.
Well,
Yes, I thought so. Well, I hope I don't embarrass myself. I'm sorry if I don't seem like my usual self. I'm just not used to situations like these. Now that I'm in college, the other girls I know tell me about their boyfriends all the time. I got myself worked up thinking about how they're all growing up around me while I'm stuck being a kid. Or something of the sort.
oh my.
Wow, I haven't changed at all, have I? That's not true.
Do you think so?
Do you mean that in a positive way? I hope so.
I was thinking.
Last year, you all taught me that I had the power to change within me all along. But now, I'm seeing the good in the things that never change, like how close we've grown. I want to stick with the Phantom Thieves for as long as possible. You, most of all. That's why we have to solve this case and clear your name no matter what. We enjoyed Sapporo evening view together. And that wasn't like crazy romance. Just hey, is this a date question?
So I went to talk to Kyoto, but nothing new came out of it. All she explained is that she could control whoever added her as a friend on Emma.
What about her phone?
Not to worry, I have it with me. Here.
Now that's what I want to see. After reviewing the facts, I've just about confirmed it. Each of these so-called incidents, I think they all stemmed from a mastermind.
Oh? I'm curious as to why you think so.
Kyoto, Natsume, Alice, all three were changing people's hearts to do bad things. But deep down, none of them were truly evil. At the very least, they're not the same as the rulers who distorted reality for their own sakes and ended up spawning palaces.
I'd been considering that as well. Before Natsume lost sight of his writing, he was diligently working toward his dreams.
Alice, too. She was doing her very best to be a ray of light and hope for other people.
Mari-san was also striving for the betterment of everyone in Sapporo. Right. They're different from criminal scum like Kamoshida and Madarame, who acted only for their own benefit.
Okay, but how does a handful of not-so-evil monarchs prove there's a mastermind behind all this?
The fact that jails are fundamentally different from palaces provides us a big clue. For starters, jails don't have any treasures for the taking. All we found are people's stolen desires. That means monarchs don't have twisted enough wills to reshape reality and form treasures.
Which would mean that jails aren't created by the monarchs themselves. Someone else must be doing the creating.
Our final clue is the locks on all those bird cages. In order to get to the monarch, we've always had to unlock a door that denies us passage. I had thought this was just a security measure designed to protect the monarch and the desires held within. But if that were the case, why would traumatic memories the monarch would rather erase be the key to unlocking it?
Given that these are cognitive worlds, maybe it means monarchs think their trauma will protect them.
I find that rather odd. If anything, I would think it's the other way around.
Correct. What if it is the other way around? Why might a door like that exist?
To keep the monarch out.
No, it's nastier than that. What if that door isn't to keep intruders out, but to
Could
trap
be.
monarchs in?
You mean they're trapped?
I thought the monarchs are the ones in charge.
Think about it. What would happen if a monarch tried leaving their cage?
They'd touch the door, and then hear the voices of their trauma?
Exactly. They'll remember what made them so warped in the first place, and stick to their guns as a monarch. And thus, the cycle continues unbroken. The monarchs really are birds in a cage.
From that perspective, the shadows protecting the keys inside the trauma cell hold a far more sinister purpose. They aren't there to prevent the monarch's trauma from being discovered. They're wardens guarding an elaborate system to ensure the monarch's imprisonment.
Let me get this straight. You're basically saying these monarchs are being manipulated, and by virtue of that, there's somebody doing the manipulating.
How's Kyoto-san's smartphone looking?
Nothing wrong with her phone or the Emma installed, but I did find traces of surveillance. Huh, I'll bet it's the same snooper we keep running into, though I'm lost as to who it might be.
So this observer and our mastermind may just be one and the same. Anyone have any guesses?
Our first suspect is Medice, the company in charge of Emma. Since you can't get into jails without Emma, I can't write it off as mere coincidence.
Medice, huh? Too bad we can't just storm their headquarters.
You mean the cops can't actually do that?
Of course not. How could we even put out a warrant on them? By saying they go around.
I mean, I
turning
think they're
people into monarchs?
pretty much the only option.
You have a call from Ichinose.
Hi there! Sorry for the relative lapse.
I mean, it could be her too.
But I
She
did
created
turn up some
Emma.
info that I thought you guys might like to know. So I've been looking
I
into
don't
Emma
know.
all this time, and I still have yet to find any differences
I don't think she
between
is.
her past and present versions. I mean, this is state-of-the-art tech, not something just anybody could pry open and take a look inside. But then I took a peek at Emma's changelog, and that's where things got interesting. It seems Emma was transported to Okinawa at some point after I sold her to Medice.
Why Okinawa?
Yes, exactly. Why was the first thing that popped into my head. So I dug around some more, and I found that off the coast of Okinawa, on the island of Kokojima, Medice apparently has a research lab. Oddly enough, its existence is unknown to the public. And when I called to ask for records, nothing came up. Basically, they're running a secret research lab. How crazy is that? So, if Emma's been altered in any way, I would think it had to have been done on that island. Well, guys, wasn't I a super stellar source of information?
Yeah, keep it up.
You just leave it to me. I've become rather fond of investigating, actually. Well, guess it's bye for now, Phantom Thieves.
I do find it
Fill
weird.
me with tales of your adventure another time.
Yeah, I don't think that's an earring. I don't know if it hangs off her.
So
Oh no,
what
it's
did
clipped under her
Ichinose
ear,
sound
but it's not
say?
like an earring. I don't know what you call those. She only has it on the one ear. So
Okinawa?
it looks kind of weird. It hangs pretty
Crystal
far.
Clear waters? Shisa
Oh, wait.
statues?
Are we going to Okinawa? Sick. Is Kazuma Kiryu there?
Shinsuko cookies?
Sugarcane.
That's not what I was expecting.
Guys, can you snap out of it?
If it's an
Hilarious.
unregistered facility, we could always say we're conducting a field survey. That way we could ensure their cooperation. We may even find proper evidence that could be used in court. It may be well worth going, but Kukujima is a bit far from the Okinawa mainland. Then I guess we'd have to go by plane.
Wait, what about our precious feathermobile?
Yeah.
We've taken it all this way.
That's what you're naming this thing?
The
Plus,
Feathermobile.
you said it'd be dangerous using public transportation.
Even so, wouldn't it be too complicated to try to reach Okinawa by car?
Give me a sec.
His boss is gonna yell at him.
Hey, what's up? Yeah. Yeah, of course I'm aware, but I also have a job to do, you know?
Who's he talking to?
Why would I lie? I'm being honest, I swear. Of course I remember. The thing is, I'm a little... well... Oh.
You got hung up on.
Okay, guys. Plane's a no-go. We're driving.
Huh?
You mean we're going all the way to Okinawa by car?
Put the
The thing
pedal
is,
to the metal.
I need to make a stop along the way. So we'll be heading to Kyoto first.
Did you say Kyoto?
Why?
Yeah, I primarily
But
work for
why?
the Kyoto Police Department. I thought I'd take a moment to catch up, share intel, you know.
He needs to tell his boo thing.
After that, we head to
Hey,
Kobe.
babe,
We can take a
sorry,
direct ferry to
busy
Okinawa from
guy.
there. That ought to cut down on time.
But that's still quite a distance. Even to Kyoto.
Not to worry. I'll do the driving.
You're tagging along?
Wait, am I to believe that Nijima's been doing all the driving? Okumura, I thought you already had your license.
I do
She doesn't
have
trust
it.
her.
It's just, I don't have much experience behind the wheel. Plus, Haru's driving is not exactly.
See?
Well, in any case, we're taking off immediately.
If we're leaving from here, you'll need to take the Hokuriku Expressway. The estimated travel time will be...
About 21 hours, give or take.
Gramps is correct.
21 hours? Are you
Eh.
nuts?
You forget
That is
I'm
a
an
long time.
officer
It's
of
not
the
that
law?
bad.
We're badass at driving.
What's with him all of a sudden? It's like you lit a fire under his ass.
Fine by me, so long as I can visit Kyoto at last.
There goes Inari, revealing his true colors.
Pedal to the metal. See, I already said that earlier.
All right then, let's hit the road. I'll get you rascals there in record time.
Rascals. It's been a wild ride, but now we're even closer to the truth. Let's head out as soon as we're ready. Make sure you leave nothing undone. I'm ready.
Get to work.
Unless I can do the other requests right now, I can.
This should be helpful. There's a sale happening. Now's your chance to shop.
Oh, wait, I don't care about those.
You want the... Put it to
Why
good
can't you
use,
sell me
okay?
rice?
You want this? Thanks for your patronage. You will put it to good use, okay? How many would you like? You want this one? Thanks for your patronage. You want... Thank you very much. What are you selling?
I don't have anything to sell.
This is the request.
Ooh, I could try to make new personas right now
This is
too.
the request.
Shibuya. Cause I mean, what are the those?
You're
I could try
accepting
doing this, I
request?
guess.
You're accepting
Kaiwan and
request?
Eligor. I might be able to make those now. I couldn't
You're
make them
accepting
earlier.
this request?
I can't accept more requests. Oh, I didn't turn these in. That's why.
Good job. Are you double checking the request? Good job.
I could have a
Are
better
you double
weapon in that
checking the
entire
request?
fight.
Good job.
And
Are
we
you
got more
double checking the
groceries.
request?
I should have done that too.
Mission accomplished. Are you
Why
double
did I
checking
turn
the
this shit
request?
in?
Mission accomplished.
I'm a failure. Do you sell rice now?
Well, there's a sale happening. Now's your chance to shop.
Ooh, she sells a bunch of food.
How many would you like? You please
I
say
want
a
all the
patronage.
beef.
How many would you like? You want this
Eggplant.
one? Thank you very
I've
much.
never eaten eggplant, I don't think.
How many would you like? You will put it to good use, okay? How many would you like? You want... Thank you very much.
There's my rice. Ooh, she sells revives now? Fuck yeah, they're fucking expensive. Okay.
Here's what I found.
I mean, I could do these right now. You know what? I'll probably do them right now. I know I said I'd do it off screen, but I'm gonna do it now.
You're doing this one? Okay.
Because it's only 3, and like I said, it shouldn't take too long. Alright, but first, let me... cook.
What should we make?
I'll lend you a hand.
I want to make sure I make one of everything.
Going with this?
Because you get like a bond from doing it. How much do you get for this? $20. It's 20 as well. I don't know if I ever made this. I'm gonna make one.
Looking good.
I think I have. I did. I don't think I've made this though.
All done.
Incredible.
Yep. Perfect. And the rest we've done. Alright. You know what? Hold on. Let's do the Velvet Room stuff.
Hello, trickster.
Actually, you know what? I changed my mind.
May luck be on your side.
I'll do it after Shibuya, because I don't want to pick up weak ass shit.
Very well. Let us depart.
Did my stream crash? What the fuck? It did. Well, that's shit. Why the hell did that happen? I haven't even dropped any frames. Well, that sucked. Well, hopefully it stays live. Let me make sure. Ooh.
Let's see.
I realized I had 27 points here. Oh, perfect. 20 to increase it more? They definitely know I'm going to do that. But first, I still can't do this. I can increase my money. I should do this again too. Oh, I can't even do those. Well, I'm gonna do the money.
Here's what I found. You're already
Alright.
working on this.
Castle Fronteria.
You're already working on this one. You're already working on this one. You're already working on this one.
Wait, hold on. What am I doing?
You're already working on this one.
Hey, there's a trip going up you don't find. Let me know when you got enough. I'd like you to analyze some of the mysterious junk you keep finding. Let me know when you've got it enough. Oh, I just have to pick these up. Okay, I only need 2. That's fine.
You're already working on this one.
But this I need to find. I'm picking up inside Shibuya, a smelly underground area. Smelly underground area. Underground. Be the waterway. At least it should be.
We're here. What's our plan this time?
Boom, boom, boom. What's the point of this? It'd be nice if it was like right here.
Magical wonders lie within.
Oh, well, there's that one quest done.
Cool. I'll take it.
I was expecting him to be in a chest. How do I get across?
I can see it. What's that?
Well, that didn't work.
Focus.
How am I supposed to get over there? Oh. I can reach it from jumping.
I sure hope this is useful.
Boom, boom, boom.
I can see it.
I can see it.
Looks like we're safe here.
Remember when you had to turn into like a rat
What's that? Focus.
on the cruise ship?
Oh, a shadow!
Oh shit.
What's that?
Oh, that's gonna be weak as shit. Let's see how weak.
Place is perfect for an ambush.
Finish them off in one blow. Great. Let's clear that.
Fucking
I
joke.
can see it.
Wait, it's over? That flew by.
All right, no time to waste.
Alright, where is this fucking...
What's that?
That shadow hasn't seen us.
It's probably one of the ones over there.
Give it a try then.
That's not it.
What?
Of course they put it like way in the fucking back.
Go, go, go! Almost in sight. Only a few enemies left.
Really? They're not dead?
This was over before it began. Good job, everyone.
Say that again.
Keep it moving.
It's a shadow!
Someone there?
Alive. Let's give it all. Burn it up.
I don't think I even have to hit them with the weakness. I just hit them and I like
Open up.
get the fucking knockdown because I'm so strong.
That was over before it started. Like, ow. No hurt.
I'm actually very surprised I didn't kill them.
That was a quick one.
We should apply the same effort in the next battle.
That looks suspicious. All according to plan.
I'm not seeing any shadows at the moment.
Shadows here. Be careful, everyone.
We're in a good position. We can attack at any time.
What's that?
Alright, so we got the desire that we needed. So now all we have left to do is refight the boss. So let's do that. Then, like I said, she should be a cakewalk.
What could that be?
It's way higher level now. Where's she gonna be? Oh, you know what? I still gotta do the succubus thing. That was the castle entrance. It's probably just easier if I go here.
Let's go.
Oh, I just remembered. Hey, Joker, did you already finish your homework?
Homework?
What's that?
What homework? Did I just have to kill him or did I have to do with the weakness?
This is the
Oh, I forgot the song.
You're already working on this. You're already working on this.
Weakness.
Should we take a look?
I wonder if I should fight the boss first.
All clear. Nothing to worry about here.
I can see it.
So I don't have to fucking backtrack.
I guess it's not a total waste.
Well, hopefully they're right here.
Someone here? Fire!
Yep, perfect. What do we do, girl? Wind.
Silky! Pixie! Arsene! Principality! You're mine!
Let's take them out.
Almost there. Let's get it.
An easy win, don't you think?
Oh, need some more.
Stuff, guys! Keep it coming!
Who the fuck?
It doesn't know we're here. Now might be a good time to get out of it.
Let's go! Take this!
I'm sensing less enemies.
Alright, got it.
Let's finish this.
Alright, now back to the boss.
Only all battles were this easy.
Here's hoping the next one's just as easy.
Focus.
Alright, let's kick your ass. I do find it weird that it makes you like watch the cutscene again. It's just like start the fight.
What in the... She turned into some kind of rat?
Pink rabbit with a thick booty. What was she weak to? Wind and fire.
Satanta! Rabbit cell! You're mine! Better watch out, Joker! I may know who's next! You're mine!
I'm just curious as why is that so technical too?
Let's go! Let's go! You're mine!
Get on your fours.
You're mine! It's over!
Alice, what
Snap.
like this? You never get it to come as
Oh, I forgot about this attack.
Here they were to me, even if they saw someone. I'll take care of that one. If I walk right into that, trash like that,
I'll do it.
I'll show you that you're trash too.
You're mine.
There was the wrong button.
I'll turn you. Then you'll learn.
Let me know who's the man.
Like launched onto the popper thing. I don't really think this chick's fucking hit me. Fucking cakewalk. Eat me. She wants us to eat her ass. My pleasure. Time to leave. Alright, that's done. That wasn't bad. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, how do we get out of here again? Go to the hat.
Okay, let's head back.
Now,
Let's get to work.
now I'll do the Velvet Room.
Hello, Trickster.
Hello.
You wish to browse the inn? What will you be registering?
All
Would
of
you
it.
like to
I'm
This
sure.
persona has been registered in its present condition. Performing a fusion.
Alright, so I needed to make him. I've made one of these before? I don't remember that. Oh, maybe I picked one up. I needed to make one of these with something.
Here's what I found.
Wait, you know what? I didn't turn
Already
these
working
in.
on this one.
Shit.
Are you double checking the request?
Allegor. Not Allegor, that's not what I want.
Are you double checking the request? Are you double checking the request?
I'm gonna Kaiwan with Makuga. Okay.
Awaken your new self. Choose which skill.
Oh, pretty easy. I'll give you that, and I'll give you. Well, I'll give you revive.
Be born anew.
But I didn't accept the request. I'm gonna have to back out and do that. And I can make you, and for you, I needed.
Here's what I found. Are you double checking the request?
Allegor with Divine Grace.
Performing a fusion. It seems that it can gain new power. It seems that it can gain new. Choose which.
Ooh, I don't have Divine Grace.
It seems that it can gain new
Give
power.
me a Shisha.
It
Make
seems that it can
Legion.
gain new
What
power.
do I make Legion with? Sometime. Divine Judgment.
You wish to strengthen it.
Who the fuck learns Divine Judgment? Or Divine Grace, my bad.
Are you unable to decide?
So she learns at level 29, this chick. So if I raise her
How
level...
much power will you add?
Oh wait, she's 25. I need to
How
raise her
much
4
power will you
levels. Which I can't do. So perfect. So let me do that.
This is what you...
Okay.
There we go. Perfect.
Awaken your new self. It
Now I
seems
can do
that
it.
it can choose which...
Let me give you... Frey... Divine... Oh, you're gonna get everything, bro. Please do.
Is this the... Now,
Now what I'm gonna
let
do
us
is I'll
begin.
back out. I'll turn in these quests. In case I use these to fuse something else. Which technically looks like I could do. They will be stronger. You get rid of my weak shit.
may luck be on your side.
Here's what I thought. You're already working on this one. Mission accomplished. You're already working on this one. Good job. Are you double checking the request? Mission accomplished. Are you double checking the request? Mission accomplished.
Aha, I hate when it fills the bar but it doesn't fucking level up. That is annoying.
You're accepting this request? Time to get to work. You're accepting this request? Time to get to work. Are you double checking the request?
Alright, now let's go back.
Hello, trickster.
Is that a Kaiwan with my yoga? It appears to have completed your task. Well done. To reach the greatest heights of your power, it is necessary for you to raise personas and carry them with your heart. Temper your spirit. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah.
Mission complete. It's done.
I don't think she gives a shit for that. Well, she doesn't, but I forgot we get, because of the request, we will get something. But it's just a card. So I could care less. Alright. Do I have to register any of these? Because I
What will you be registering?
made
Would
them
you like to
stronger.
This persona has been registered in its present condition. Awaken your new self.
Okay. So get rid of those two, which
It
is
seems
fine.
that it can gain new power. Choose
Make
which
you. Which I'll give that. You have a lot of weaknesses, bro. Give you
is this
ice.
the Now, let us begin.
He's much stronger physically, but can I make a succubus with my two? Oh, that's where our scene goes. Make Legion, Mitra, and Black Ooze.
It seems that it can gain new power.
$16,000 to make this bitch, huh? Fuck it, let's do
Choose
it.
which
Just go medium ice. I'll give you those
Is this
two.
Now, let us begin.
I want to make the stuff I don't have.
It seems that it can gain new power. Choose which
Let's give you lights. I'm gonna revive. Well, hopefully
is this the
Makoto learns
persona
that
you
shit.
like?
Because I would like the stronger attacks.
Now, let us begin.
Ooh, I can make something stronger now too.
It seems that it can gain new power.
Let's see, there was light and curse. Okay.
Choose which
I'll give you fire. Go ahead and take me. Oh, no. Don't learn that. He's gonna learn it anyways. Take that off. Oh, there. You can have my revive. I don't know if anybody has wind.
Is this the person? Now, let us begin.
Can you drop like the personas you don't want, these little level fuckers?
It seems that it can gain new power.
I will lose black ooze. I don't do that.
It seems that it can gain new power.
It's kind of strong. Fuck.
Choose which.
It's costing me a pretty penny. Take the ice, the fire. Pretty sure I have these on somebody else. I don't think it matters though. Cause I don't want this other shit. So do I give you the wind? Or do I give you these? I'm gonna take that one because I'm not actually sure about that. And go ahead and take, I guess the wind.
Is this the person? Be born anew.
Alright, so far I've made everything that I can.
You wish to browse the entries? Please take a look. You have no personas to register. Performing a fusion?
Oh, I haven't made these yet.
I do not believe you can control it.
Oh, my level's not high enough, but I can make something stronger. What's that cat shogun? Okay. So I should be able to do this soon. Why is this one more money? They're the same fucking level.
You wish to strengthen it?
See, how do I... Ooh, I can take them off. What do you know? You guys know. Yeah, alright, so Pixie, you can fuck off. Ooh, I get PP for this. Silky, you guys know ice, right? Yeah, okay. Couple of you do.
How much power will you add?
No, Silky. Bye. I should probably just get rid of our scene too, but I think I'll hold on to him. I don't know why.
How much power will you add?
Dude's trash. I could level him up pretty good. So fuck
This
it,
is
let's do
what
it.
The power of your mask has strengthened this persona.
He didn't even learn anything. He went up 11 levels. It's fucking trash. Yeah, you can go away now.
You lack the power needed. You wish to browse the what would you like to? This persona has been registered.
Alright,
and its
that's done.
May luck be on your side.
Now we can head to Kyoto. Gotta make a pit stop.
This is the request. Are you double checking the request? Good job! Are you double checking the request? Good job!
Let me just see what she...
This should be helpful. There's a sale happening. Now's your chance to shop.
Oh shit, she's got coffee
Put it to
beans.
good use, okay? How many would you like? How many would you
But
like?
I'll buy it just 'cause it's
Thank
on
you
sale.
very much. You want thank you very much. You want thank you very much.
That's the only reason. Alright. You know what? I will buy rice. If she has rice.
How many would you like? You please for your patronage. How many would you like? You think
Let's just buy everything, honestly.
You want put it to good use, okay?
That's good enough.
What are you selling? Are you sure?
Alright, let's go. To Kyoto.
What are you gonna do?
Well, he said Okinawa, but I mean that's where our main goal is. But we have a pit stop in Okinawa. I mean Kyoto.
Would
It's been a
you
long
like
day.
me to drive for a while?
Don't worry about me. You just
Koto's nervous.
We've still got a long
Hey,
way.
why are we up front with him?
You sure?
Actually wearing seatbelts in the camper? I guess campers do have seatbelts, but people do walk around, you know. Probably not supposed to, but you sure you're okay?
You kids don't need to be worrying over an adult like that. This is nothing for me.
To be fair, you are an excellent driver. The RV tends to shake a lot more when I'm behind the wheel.
I may not look it, but I used to patrol in a squad car. Driving's second nature to me at this point.
Teach me how.
Sure, once you've got a license.
How tough is it, being police?
Well, it sure ain't easy. Oh, right. You're studying to become some police bigwig, aren't you, Nijima?
Yes, but I've only just begun.
Wouldn't really recommend it myself. This job's nothing but hell. Your hours are a mess. You get transferred all over the place. Anything goes down at the scene, you get blamed.
Maybe so, but my heart's set on it, no matter how tough it may be.
You'll do great, Makoto.
Thank you.
Well, if your heart's set, then do what you gotta do. But as your future senior, I'll share this. The harder you work, the more you wind up putting the people in your life on the back burner. Criminals don't care about your schedule. Tragedies don't care. You'll barely see your own home. Sit on that for a bit. Then decide if the force is right for you.
Well, I am already quite aware. And speaking of, don't you have any family waiting for you at home?
Good question.
Trouble at home?
Aw, can it? Just mind your own business. Let's just
Nailed
say,
it.
you've got to think about yourself before you can worry about anyone else.
Yes, I suppose that's true.
Hmm? What's up now?
You just reminded me of my father, is all. He was an officer, too. Unfortunately, he lost his life on duty.
I see.
He took his job a lot more seriously than you seem to, but when you boil it down, you two are actually quite similar.
You shouldn't diss your father so badly, comparing him to me. So, Nijima, when you were little, your old man probably wasn't home often either, was he? How'd you feel about that?
Well, in retrospect, I'm very proud. My father was an officer who acted on his beliefs all the way to the end. He taught me that his duty was to keep people from being hurt. It may just be his influence on me, but I think becoming an officer is still an admirable path in life.
If only that were always true. Our ability to help is restrained. The shrewder and more malicious the target, the less we can actually serve them justice. Held back by superiors, held back by the red tape, held back by all sorts of laws. The only thing the police do is obey orders, even when they involve total injustice or an absence of human logic. Basically, the cops I see every day are nothing but a bunch of spineless dogs. And that includes when I'm looking in the mirror.
Some cops do good, though.
Sure, like Nijima's pops. But anyway, that wasn't what I was getting at. I meant, when you were still just a kid, how did you feel about your dad rarely being home, Nijima?
Oh, when I was younger? I did understand that it was part of his job, but I do remember missing him still. But at least I always had my sister with me.
I see. Sorry to bother you with all that. You guys had better get to sleep already. If we run into trouble while you're all too tired, I'm the one who'll be in real deep shit.
Alright.
a
She has
ship.
her laptop. She
Although I suppose
fucking
we've nearly reached Kyoto.
surf the web.
Ryuji! Make us laugh.
Tell me to perform for you. I ain't some comedian.
Shit, not now.
I'll answer for you.
Well, I guess there's no reason not to. Go ahead. Make it quick though. Just say I'm driving, and then I'll call back later.
The caller ID says it's someone named Akane.
Hello? It's way past noon. Where are you? Don't tell me you forgot what day it is. We were supposed to visit Mom's grave together.
What'd you say today was? Sorry to hear that.
Huh? Who is this? Please give him his phone back.
Sorry, he'll call back. He's driving right now. We'll
Driving?
tell her what he's doing.
I guess that makes sense.
What is it? Who's calling?
Shh, mind your
Is it
business.
some kind of emergency?
Why don't you just pull over, Gramps?
Do I hear a bunch of girls with you? What an
Uh-oh.
asshole! You're just out partying right now, aren't you?
Ooh, she sounds pissed.
You really are the worst! Don't bother coming home again. You don't even deserve to visit Mom's grave.
Yeah, that's why we're going to Kyoto.
I don't know the details, but is everything all right?
She got the wrong impression.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just forget it.
So, who was that anyway?
My daughter?
Oh wow, I thought it was the little sister.
You have one?
Yeah, damn it. Sorry, time to floor it. Hang on to your seats, kids.
But wow, so his wife's dead.
Okay, we're in Kyoto city limits. Is this good? I really have to go. Just park this somewhere and check out the temples or something. I'll be in touch tomorrow.
Wait, tomorrow? Where is there overnight?
Just park in the street.
What in the heck?
He's been in quite the state since that phone call earlier.
Maybe plans to keep, or something.
He's supposed to visit a grave.
Based on my deductions, today seems to be the day Zenkichi's wife passed away. He is due at her grave to pay respects.
Zenkichi-san's wife passed away?
That's why his daughter demanded to know where he was.
Zenkichi. He could have just told us what was going on.
Also, wasn't the way she was talking to him, like, really bad? Especially for today?
She was enraged by the sound of young female voices. She surmised, "You're just out partying right now, aren't you?"
Whoa. Talk about getting the wrong idea.
That's terrible. We need to go straighten things out with her right away.
We should try to catch up.
Right. We should try to find a nearby cemetery. Where do we start?
I have found only one cemetery in the vicinity. He will be there.
His daughter's older than I thought she'd be.
Sorry, I'm late. Akane?
I'm not here for excuses. Go have fun with your girls. Goodbye.
No, you don't understand. I'm on the job right now.
Do not come near me again. Got it? Can't even catch Mom's killer. Can't even look your daughter in the eye? Of course. You refuse to face up to anything, the way I see it. You're no father to me.
Well, you know.
What do we even do? We really crashed that ship.
She's really eviscerating him.
This whole thing is entirely our fault. We're the ones who should explain everything. Hang on a second. Please?
Please don't take it out on him.
guys! What are you doing here?
Who are you?
I'm the guy from the phone.
Huh? And why are...
She's totally suspicious of us. I would be too, but... Sorry to barge in on this, but please, we have to tell you something first.
Why did you come here? I told you, wait until tomorrow!
Well, we are the ones responsible for upsetting your daughter.
Kane-chan, right? We're working a case together, so we were all traveling as a group until he ran off to meet you. Since your father volunteered to handle the driving, he answered the phone instead.
That's right.
So, when I talked to you...
He was driving us all to Kyoto. We're so sorry we upset you.
Oh, I see. In that case, please excuse my awful behavior. I'm sorry for jumping the gun and making a scene like that.
Whoa, she's so well behaved. She's already more mature than Ryuji.
Shut up! But for real, you sure don't seem like you'd be his kid.
You shut up!
So, Akane-chan, you and your dad made a promise about today, right?
We are so sorry he got here late. That's totally our fault too.
Oh no, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry too, Akane. I promise. I really did remember it was today. It's just... this case is dragging us all over the place, and...
What's so funny?
well...
Also, you told me none of this. Couldn't you have simply explained all this to me before today?
She's ripping into him at an adult level.
To think she's so cold to her father on such a day.
You know how the police can't talk about active cases and stuff, right?
That's right. In the Force, any information about a case that leaks to the public could ruin all our hard work.
Come on, just cut him some slack.
Ryuji!
Sure, I don't got a right to talk, considering all the hell I put my own mom through. But he's taking care of you, right? So don't go biting his head off over this.
Yeah, if I did that to Sojiro, it'd probably take him the better part of the year to recover. I mean, it's not like...
We're not trying to pile on you, though. I'm sure you have your own reasons for what you said.
But his delay really was because of work. Please, at least don't blame him for that.
Please.
I understand.
Thank you, Akane-chan.
We especially regret causing trouble on such an important day.
May we pay our respects as well?
Sure.
Guys, thanks.
Don't sweat it. Don't forget you owe us one too, Zenkichi.
No problem.
Zip on the lips, cat. I am not explaining all this to Akane.
Don't worry, Akane can't hear a thing. Come on, let's go pay our respects.
We offered our prayers to the deceased.
So, 2 years. How the time flies.
Was it an accident?
It was...
Well, I should go home.
Oh, well, why don't we go together? I'll order some takeout.
No, thank you. I want nothing to do with you.
Wow.
Hey, Akane!
She's not stopping.
Boy, is she icing Gramps out or what? This isn't just some teen rebel thing.
But she's so polite, too. I really wonder what could have happened.
Hey, sorry about all that. You guys really did save me back there. I've got to get home, but I'll see you all tomorrow. Be in touch. Yeah?
Fine by us, but you're sure you're good to just go home like that?
Don't worry. She's just at that age. You know?
I know you don't get home too often, but is everything okay there? Akane-chan's eating well and all that?
Yeah, my wife's parents are just next door. She just shuts herself up in a room every day. From what they tell me, she always eats in her room. Easy packaged and stuff.
Really? Is that bad?
Always at work. So I really don't know anything about her diet.
She's a growing young lady. I hope she's at least eating well.
I mean, I send her money at least. She's already a third year in middle school. I'm pretty sure she's set in her way.
Third year. What is middle school in Japan? Do they have? They only have 3 years of high school, or do they have 4? Maybe their middle school goes at 9th. Or maybe it's 6th, 7th, 8th. I don't know. I want to help her somehow.
Yeah, after what we put her through, I want to at least do something nice for her today.
Her dad's taken decent care of us so far. Why don't we treat him and the kid to a nice meal?
That's a great idea. I'd like to speak more with her. We can even help cook.
Sounds like we'll need to stay over tonight. Let's make sure we pick up plenty of groceries. All right, everyone, after Akane.
Huh?
Sorry, Gramps, we do what we want.
Wait a minute! You can't just invite yourselves over like that, damn it! Hey! Hey, you damn kids! Are you seriously crashing my place?
Party
Can
at
I just talk to
Zenkichi's.
myself here?
Akane-chan, could you please pass the potatoes?
Oh, of course.
Aw, no need to be so formal with us. We can keep it real.
Real? Okay, thanks.
You got it.
Akane, would you mind helping me cut the carrots?
Okay, sure.
Hey,
Well,
she's
they
having
seem to be
fun.
getting along in there.
I guess she's warming up to us, huh?
Haru's
Seriously, didn't
rich,
think that could
so
happen when we first
she
met her.
doesn't cook. People cook for her. She's a good kid.
I can no longer sit idly by. I want to help too. I got it. I'll find an award-winning recipe and...
Chill your circuits, Sophia. The curry always tastes good when you make it together with someone.
Is that so?
I can't believe you've all raided my house like this. You guys have some serious nerve. Although, I can't remember the last time this place felt so alive.
Hey, so, Gramps? You don't gotta answer if you don't wanna, but what happened with Akane's mom?
Vehicular manslaughter. A hit and run.
So that's what she meant. She said something about the killer too, right? Did they ever get caught?
No case was ever pursued. Any suspect is way out of my reach.
They're out of reach.
It's none of your concern.
Sure, but
Hey, would you help put the finishing touches on this?
Come on, off to work. It better be worth the hassle.
So good. Oh, these vegetables in Kyoto make curry so amazing.
Let me try. This is delicious. I'll have to report this back to Sojiro.
yeah, I knew he'd lose it.
It's amazing.
Curry that moves diners to tears? I wish I could try it.
How would that even work?
I want some too, but it's still too hot.
Don't worry, Morgana. We'll be sure to leave some for you too.
Yeah, the leftovers when it's ice cold
Of everything.
and clumped together.
Meowgana. Excuse me? Meowgana?
Who are you talking to?
It's funny.
Just myself. Anyway, how's our curry, Akane-chan? Do you like it?
Is it good, Akane?
It's delicious.
Good. I'm glad.
We better keep our mouths shut here, Sophia. Oh, man.
Why? She can hear Sophia. She can't hear you. The caramel eggplant gives this curry an amazing flavor. I'm getting inspired. I've learned a new recipe.
Did you just come up with a new dish? I can't wait to try it out.
No.
Oh man, I could eat this
Only
all
cat
day.
food for you.
Time for another round.
Not today, Futaba. I'm taking another helping first.
All right, break it up. There's still more than enough to go around.
It really is good. Do you think I could make it by myself?
I'm sure you can.
I agree. You're very quick to learn. You'll be a curry master in no time.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Oh, I've got an idea. Want to take a bath later, Akane-chan?
Huh? A bath?
We just met, but let's get naked
That's
together.
the best way for us girls to get to know each other better. I can teach you all the supermodel secrets to glowing skin.
Really? Oh, that'd be great. I'd like to learn those too. Mind if I joined you?
Come on, how big do you think the bathroom is here?
Connie and a few of the ladies went off to share a bath together.
You really saved my ass back there. The place may be cramped, but it's yours for the night.
We're having a good time too.
Who the hell would ever guess the Phantom Thieves are a bunch of softies?
If someone is suffering, it's only right to provide aid when possible.
Yeah, we just do what we know we gotta do.
Help the weak and crush the strong. That's the Phantom Thieves way and always will be.
And we never forget when someone provides us a meal or a roof. Ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Yusuke knows
At
about
any rate,
that.
I still wanted to thank you guys properly. It's been a long time since I've seen Akane so happy.
So, Gramps, about what we were saying earlier.
Sorry. A whole day's driving, finally catching up to me. You were saying, Sakamoto?
It's nothing.
Sorry, but I gotta hit the hay. Would you guys mind hanging out with Akane in her room for a bit? She's into some kind of online thing lately. Something to do with some show about her faves? Clearly I don't know anything about it, but I'm sure she'd be happy to fill you guys in on it.
Roger that. We got you covered. Hear that? We've accepted a mission.
Roger Dodger. We were for the ladies to finish their bath and headed to Akane's room.
Good God!
So, this
Oh my.
is my room.
Obsessed
Really all
much?
Phantom Thieves merch?
I didn't even know they made this much stuff.
Well, they are real famous, you know. I'm pretty sure some of these were only posted on super obscure websites, too.
There are even some handmade ones.
It's too much, isn't it? I know, it's lame.
Dude, she even has action
No,
figures
that's
of
not
us.
it, Akane-chan. You're into the Phantom Thieves, yeah?
Huh? Well, yeah.
Koto's giving us all a loaded expression.
How neat. We're all the same then. Huh? You mean you're...
Yup, we're, huge Phantom Thieves fans.
So huge that we're actually them.
Right! I love
Which one of you is gonna let it slip?
go Phantom Thieves! Change their hearts and all that stuff.
We are the Phantom Thieves. Maybe we'll spill it.
I guess your hairdos actually do remind me of them. I'm into the Phantom Thieves because they seem like the only ones changing this crappy world for the better. They're not just fighting with their lives to save the people in
I love
trouble.
how
They inspire
can be
people to
serious or
stronger,
like jokingly
too.
in these
They've got
games.
up to 8 or 9 members.
It's awesome.
But all their identities are still a mystery. From the footage gathered online, they all seem so cool. I can't help but wonder who they really are. Especially the one who's always in the middle. I think he's the leader. He's so mysterious and dreamy.
You get that right.
Oh?
Maybe we should tell her. I'm like, that's so sweet.
You really do like the Phantom Thieves, huh?
Damn.
She's got a crush on
Akane-chan
me.
is so awesome.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to rant like that.
It's no problem at all. I'd love to hear more about the Phantom Thieves.
Great! Oh, you know, maybe I could let you in on the show.
Wait,
What
is there a
show?
Phantom Thief show?
It's a live stream that's sort of all about the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, how interesting.
Yep, sounds like a great show.
Okay, just give me a sec. It's almost time.
It's been some time since we last met, fellow Phantom Freaks. Let us enjoy our time
Wait,
together
what?
tonight. Phantom Thieves superfans across the world.
She mentioned a stream, but I didn't realize she was the streamer.
What? It's like a totally different personality.
So this is the online.
The hell is she holding?
I think she's doing the voice for that action figure.
Is she copying you?
Oh, it's supposed to be me. She is good.
It is time to express our gratitude for the Phantom Thieves from the bottom of our hearts.
The channel has over 50,000 subscribers.
That's easily a mid-tier account. I bet she's pulling in a decent income from this.
Get in there, Morgana.
Oh, really? Should I go be a special guest?
So there are other supporters of the Phantom Thieves beyond the fan site alone.
It's embarrassing to admit.
Yeah, what's
but it feels kind of nice.
what's his face up to?
My dear freaks, I'm sure you're aware of the Phantom Thieves celebration.
What is his
Sunday.
fucking name?
As of today, 3 more incidents fitting their MO have surfaced across Japan. This is cause for
Sinji?
celebration.
Was this
Let us
Sinji?
welcome the return
I don't
of the
remember.
Phantom Thieves with open arms.
She really acts the part.
Maybe she's just in an extra good mood? Her dad did come home today.
I have to agree. She reminds me of when my own dad would finally come home.
Really? You streamed like this too? What did you call it?
Ryuji,
Fist of the
you
Phantom
idiot.
Channel?
You really want to find out?
No. Sorry.
Well, that's basically what an episode's like.
That was great. You're an excellent showrunner. The spectators seem really into it too.
Oh, thanks. I've been doing these ever since the Phantom Thieves first popped up last year.
Hits these days are so impressive.
Really, Grandma? I admit, my grades are kind of slipping. I should probably scale back on the live streams for a bit, especially with high school entrance exams coming up and all.
In that case, would you like some help studying?
You mean it?
Of course. Would anyone mind?
Have fun, Makoto.
Oh, thank you.
But I will not be
And you could do that with
studying.
the parentheses anytime you deal with factorization.
Wow, thanks, Makoto-san. You're a really good teacher.
I'm glad to hear this is helping. Okay, on to the next one.
Good thing we left this to Makoto. No way we would have been any help.
Yeah, they weren't exactly falling over themselves for us to help out anyway.
Thank you so much for doing all this for me.
Oh, it's the least I could do. We had to make up for intruding last minute and everything.
Oh no, not at all. I mean, like, I'm glad you did. It's been a long time since I hung out with someone.
What about your friends?
Well, I grew up in Tokyo, so I don't really have any friends here.
Really? I thought your father was in the Kyoto police.
After Mom's accident, he transferred here from Tokyo. He said it's because my grandparents live here.
He seems like a good dad. He probably didn't want you to be all alone all the time.
Yeah, that's not it. He just wants to blow me off and go get drunk every night. Not just that. Mom was murdered, and he won't... I'm sorry.
It's all right. You've been through so much, Akane-chan.
I've just been so depressed ever since Mom died. I wasn't having fun with stuff like I used to. Before I even knew it, all my friends had ditched me.
I see.
But nowadays, I'm doing a lot better thanks to my subscribers. But when I'm not streaming, I get really lonely.
Mm-hmm. You wanna know something? I lost my mother when I was young.
Huh?
At that point, my father had to raise my sister and me all by himself. Not only that, he was a police officer too. He would always be home so late, if at all. It happened so often that I really believed for a while that he didn't care about us.
Oh.
But one day, he was struck by a vehicle during an investigation, and he passed away.
I had no idea.
I had so many regrets at that point. I especially wished I'd shared more with my father. He had worked so hard for our family and the public. I never thanked him at all for it. Just thought over and over, there's so much I wish I could say. I know it's not my place to speak on your father and your relationship, but even still, I wish you could find a way to not blame your father for his work.
But he... It's nothing. Sorry.
If it's okay with you, would you tell me what happened between you and your father?
I saw him. The man that ran Mom over.
What?
But they never arrested him. His secretary left behind some suicide note. Apparently it said, "I'm the one who ran over that woman."
That doesn't... If the police had an eyewitness, they'd never make such a huge error in their investigation.
That's what he said. At first. Eventually, he gave up on it too. Him and the rest of the police.
None of them listened to me. And I told them so many times. Why? Because I'm just some kid? The guy who killed my mom is still out there!
Akane-chan,
He doesn't care about Mom anymore. He doesn't care about me. I know he's just trying to find the next woman so he can get on with his life. I know he thinks I'm just in the way. I wish anyone but him was my father.
stop that.
It's probably somebody with like some power.
There is absolutely
And
no
his peers
way
told him to
that your
back
father
off.
doesn't care about you. I know you've suffered a lot, Akane-chan, but I really believe there has to be some sort of explanation for this. Hasagawa-san may seem like he doesn't care. I have a feeling he does. In his own way. Just a bit ago, he went through a lot of effort trying to reunite a lost boy with his mom. He's been there for us as well.
But that's just...
I really mean it when I say Hasagawa-san reminds me of my own father.
Are you serious?
Even when I couldn't see him, he was always giving it his all for my sister and I. His family was always on his mind. And that's why I think your father's always working so hard as well, Akane-chan.
Really?
His face looks so much happier when you're around. It's completely different from when he's out in the world. That should prove just how important you are to him. You're the biggest thing in his world. Pushing him away isn't going to make you feel any better. It's only going to hurt you more. Instead, you should tell him how you really feel. Tell him everything, so you can't regret it later. No matter what you have to say, I know he'll listen to you. I'm sorry. I just wanted to help. No, that's not it. My mom, she... Please, forgive me. I really didn't mean to do this to you. Feel free to talk with me anytime you want. I'll be there for you whenever you need it.
Thank you.
Why is Akane crying? Is she in pain?
You'll get it one day.
Really? Akane-chan.
Thank goodness Makoto was here.
That poor girl.
Both Akane and Gramps are really torn up inside.
We ought to get to bed. We've got a long journey ahead of us tomorrow.
Yeah, my heart's all warm and fuzzy now. I'm gonna sleep like a baby.
Those kids.
Would you like to save your current progress? Yes. That probably means we're getting more scenes, so let's see those after the save. And keep going. Save complete.